Okay, thanks. Right, so just come down onto your backs. We'll literally just have a moment or two there, just tuning in and landing into that space. So any comfortable position, maybe bringing the soles of the feet together, the knees out wide in Supta Baddha Konasana, resting the hands on the belly. If that doesn't feel comfortable for your hips, then you can just bring the feet on the floor, knees bent or legs straight out in front of you. Just let the eyes gently close and allow the body to soften. The shoulders nice and relaxed, face soft. No clenching of the teeth, and allow the tongue to feel soft in the mouth. And then just having a moment or two just to notice your physical body. And then gently beginning to deepen the breath. So keeping the belly super soft as you inhale down into the tummy. If the hands are on the belly, just notice the rise, lift of the hands. And then a slow, controlled, steady exhale through the nose. Just feel that belly drop down. Inhaling into hands and then allowing the breath to travel wide into the ribs, back up into the chest. Smooth, controlled, steady exhale through the nose. And just trying to find that nice, steady, even rhythm for your breath here. And then doing your best to stay with that rhythm through the practice today. So really be with the feeling of your breath for a few moments. So just letting go of your day ahead, not worrying about anything going on after your practice. Just allow yourself to be with yourself in this moment. For the next half an hour, just to be with your breath, be with your body. Okay, so let's let the eyes flicker open. I won't stay there for too long, so we'll have a little rest at the end. So hands on belly, soles of the feet together, knees open wide if they're not already. And then we're just going to let the kind of knees rock from side to side here. So just nice and slowly, nice and easy, just getting a little rock in our Supta Baddha Konasana. And just bringing some gentle movement into the body. It's got a fairly dynamic little flow this morning, so if it all feels too much and you want to take a step back, please do. Okay, so let's draw the knees back up and take the feet as wide as your mat, and then we're just going to windscreen wiper from side to side, so just getting some more movement through the hips. So internal, external rotation through the hips. So just in your own time, just sweep the knees from side to side. Just notice how the hips are feeling. Notice your lower back. Keep the breath flowing. Don't worry about where you inhale and exhale, just breathe. Okay, so let's bring the knees up. Draw the feet so they're hips distance. And we're going to straighten the legs up towards the ceiling. Just notice backs of legs. And then we're just going to bend the knees so heels come down to the bum and then straighten again. So just a few times, just bending and straightening. Just kind of warming up through the hamstrings, noticing how that feels this morning. Pretty tight for me. Okay, so just do one more. Legs straight up. So we're going to lower the right leg down to the ground. So just using your core muscles just to kind of control that feeling so the lower back doesn't lift off the floor. Hover the right foot and then bring the right leg back up. Switching sides. So left leg just slowly lowering down towards the ground. Just let it hover and then slowly bring the leg back up. And again, right leg slowly lowering, lifting back up, and then left leg slowly lowering, lifting back up. One more each side, right leg, and then left leg. Good, bend the knees, both feet on the ground for bridge. So feet close to your bum, roughly hips distance, hands down to the ground. Let the lower back gently press to the floor as you peel up into your bridge. Little squeeze of the glutes as you come up, and then roll it back down again. So we're going to do a few ups and downs. So again, press the feet down, rolling up, and then slowly roll down. Do two more, slowly rolling up. So peeling through the spine and back down. Last time, rolling back up And slowly down. Good, hands behind the back of the knees. We're going to rock ourselves up to sitting. And we're going to come into Navasana. So straighten the legs forward, or keep the knees bent. Sorry, Pip's here, so I'm just laying her in. So coming into Navasana, so chest up, shoulders down, rocking back, lift the feet. So you can either keep the knees bent or you can straighten the legs. Release the hands, just going to be here for a moment. Then we're going to come into a cross leg position from here. So bring the right shin in front of the left, come into a seated cross leg position. Sit nice and tall through the spine and then twist round to the right. Good, undo, come forward. Bring yourself back into that Navasana position. So rock back, extend the legs. And then switch to cross the legs. So left shin forward, coming into seated cross-legged position, and then twist round to the left. Good, and again, rock back, find your Navasana, and then come forward, right shin in front again, sit nice and tall. This time we're going to forward fold, so straight forward over the legs. Just have a moment creating a little bit of length and space through the spine. And then coming back into your Navasana, lift the legs forward and up. And then left shin in front, seated cross-legged position, and then forward fold. Good, one more Navasana. Lift the feet, lift the chest, and then cross the ankles, squeeze the heels in towards the bum, rock forward and bring yourself onto hands and knees. So wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, spread your fingers nice and wide, a few cat-cows. So as you inhale, drop the belly, eyes forward, broad collarbones. And then as you exhale, round into the spine, nice strong hands, tuck the chin, tuck the pelvis. Again, inhale into your cow pose, so dropping the belly. And then exhale, press the floor and round. Couple more times. Inhale, drop the belly. And exhale, press the floor and round. Good, last one. Inhale. Morning, Pip. And exhale. Good, come to neutral. Let's tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, find your downward facing dog. So nice strong hands, long arms. Let's pedal the feet up and down a few times here again, just stretching out into the back of the legs, feeling that movement through the feet. So really high on the toes on one foot as you press the opposite heel back. And then let's come steady in our dog. And we're going to start to come to the back of the mat. So hands slowly walking backwards towards the feet. Good, and then we're going to peel up to stand. So nice and slowly, unrolling and uncurling to a standing position. So we're going to come into a little balance here. So standing on the left leg, we're going to lift the right knee in towards the chest. See if you can catch hold of the big toe with the first two fingers and the thumb. And then gently working that right leg as straight as you can. So you might still have quite a bend in the knee, that's fine. But press strongly through the standing foot, lengthen up through the spine. Then coming out to the side. So the leg comes out to the side. You might actually have the hand around the front of the knee here if that feels more comfortable with the knee bent. So the right leg is out to the right side. Maybe extending the left arm out as well for a bit of extra balance. Good, and then bend the right knee. Soften the left knee, and we're going to bring the right ankle on top of the left knee, hands into prayer. And then slowly starting to fold over that leg. So bringing elbow to the knee, elbow to the ankle if you can, or just hovering, slight bend of knee. Good, slowly lift the chest, lift the right leg, and then bring the right foot to the floor. Have a little shake here. Same thing on the other side. So lift the left knee up, grab hold of your big toe, or take the hand around the front of the knee. Lengthen the leg forward if you wish. Just coming as far forward as you can. Stand nice and tall. Have a moment here. And then slowly opening that leg out to the side. Maybe extending the right arm out if it helps you feel a bit more balance. Certainly helps me. So keep the right foot nice and strong. Keep hugging in through the right hip. And then bend that left leg. Soften the right knee. Bring the ankle to the knee, hands into prayer. Softening into that right leg a little bit more as you fold. Maybe connecting elbows down to that left leg. maybe just hovering. So see where you get to, but keep that nice softness through the knee. Straight into Navasana from here. So keep the right leg bent, release the left foot to the floor, squat the hips down and low. Inhale, stretch your arms forward and up. And then coming into a fold, exhale, folding forward. Walking the hands back into downward dog. So walk the hands forward. So nice strong hands, hips lifting high. So stepping left foot forward, finding runner's lunge. So I'm lengthening through my spine as I press my right heel back away from me. So feeling nice and long. Good, we're going to transition into warrior two. So spinning your right heel down to the floor behind you and then lifting up into your warrior two. So you're opening to the long side of the mat. So arms are strong, back leg strong, front knee soft. Good, and then quick reverse warrior. So back hand down to back thigh, flip the front palm, slide back into your little back bend reverse warrior. Good, back into warrior two, hands to waist, square the feet so you're facing the long edge of the mat, soften the knees, and we're folding forward into Prasarita. So feet are strong, coming all the way down, crown of the head towards the floor. Feel that length through your upper back, feel your feet pressing away from each other. Take a couple of breaths here. Good. And then again, softening the knees, tucking the chin, standing all the way back up, wide leg position. And then turning the right toes out for warrior two. So facing the back of the mat, reaching the arms away from each other, eyes forward over front fingers, nice strong feet. And again, a brief reverse warrior. So back hand to back thigh, flip the front palm, and then reach up and back. Good, bring the hands back into your warrior two. Windmill the hands to the floor, pivot on the back foot to come into your runner's lunge position. So lengthening the chest forward. Take a little twist actually, bring the left hand down, reach the right arm up to the sky. So a little spin here. Good, bring that hand down, back into warrior two. So spin the back heel to the floor, pivot your way back up into your warrior two, square the feet, hands to waist. This time turn the heels in, so the feet are turning out. We're going to come into a wide leg squat here. So sinking down into the knees, keeping the weight back into the heels here. Garudasana arms, right elbow on top of left elbow, find your bind. Lift the elbows up. You can stay upright or you can come into a little fold. So bending forward, drawing the elbows down towards the belly. Keep the feet nice and strong, space between the shoulder blades. Nice and slowly lift back up, switching arms. So left elbow on top, Garudasana. And again, you can stay upright or folding forward. And slowly down. Good, inhale, come up. Release the arms out wide, straighten the legs, turn the left toes out, the right foot back into kind of warrior two position, soften into that left knee. Windmill the hands down, find your runner's lunge. We'll do a twist this side because we didn't do it earlier. So right hand down, left arm up towards the sky, twisted runner's lunge. Good, bring the hands down. Now you're going to step forward. So the back foot comes to the front of the mat. Lift halfway and lengthen. Refold, exhale. Stand tall, so nice strong feet. Stretch the arms to the sky. Exhale, bringing the hands down. Morning, Pip, can you hear me? Hi, sorry, we've started. So we're going to come into Utkatasana. So dropping the hips back and low. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Hands come to prayer. We're going to come straight into a high lunge from here. So keep the knees nice and soft. Lift the right leg up and step the right leg back, coming into your crescent lunge. Inhale, stretch the arms high. Exhale, bring the hands down. Step back to downward facing dog first. Inhale, find your plank. So nice strong hands. And then exhale, make your way down to your belly for cobra. So shoulders down, elbows in, strong legs. Peel the chest up as you inhale. Press back through to downward facing dog, exhale. Good, inhale here. And then exhale, step your right foot forward for high lunge again. So inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands through to prayer, angle the chest forward. We're going to step straight into Utkatasana. So keeping that right leg bent, step the back foot forward into your little squat position. Inhale, stretch the arms high. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Refold. All the way up. Inhale, stretch the arms high. Bringing the hands down, back into Utkatasana. So hips back and low, squat down. Inhale, stretch the arms forward and up. Hands through prayer, keep low as you step your left leg back into your high lunge. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring the hands down, step into your plank. Inhale in your plank, and then make your way down to the floor for cobra again. So hands mid-chest, shoulders down. Inhale, peel the chest up, keep the elbows bent, and then press through downward facing dog. So inhale in your dog, press the hands strong. Exhale, right foot forward for your high lunge. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Then exhale, hands through prayer, lean forward, and then you're going to step into that squat, so coming into Utkatasana. Inhale, reach up, and then fold forward, exhale. Half lift, nice long spine. Refold, exhale. Standing tall, inhale, sweep the arms up. Hands through prayer, exhale. Back into Utkatasana, hips back and low. Inhale, stretch the arms forward and up. Coming into a fold this time. Exhale, fold forward. Come up halfway and lengthen. Hands down, both feet back into a plank. Inhale here. And then exhale all the way down for locust pose. So reach the arms back, bring the fingertips to the floor next to the hips, keep the hands down. And then inhale, lift everything from the ground. Squeeze the feet together, squeeze the shoulder blades together and down. Bring the feet down, hands under shoulders. Find your down dog. Good, take a couple of breaths here. So in and out through the nose. Keeping the hands and feet working strongly into the ground. Slight softness through the knees to shift the sit bones to the sky. Good, inhale, raise the heels, bend the knees, look forward. And then hop or step to the front of the mat. Halfway lift and lengthen. Refold, exhale. Back into Utkatasana, bend the knees. Drop the hips low, stretch your arms forward and up. And then come to stand. Again, so we're dropping back into Utkatasana, so hips down and low. Inhale, stretch your arms forward and up. Exhale to fold. Come up halfway, inhale. Again, straight back into your plank, exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, choose where you want to go, either to cobra, locust, or you can hover in your chaturanga. So lifting the chest, cobra, up dog, or locust pose. Finding downward facing dog as you exhale. Warrior one, so right foot forward and wide. Spin your left heel to the floor, so space between the feet. So when you lift, you can square forward, dropping down into that right knee. Inhale, stretch the arms above the head. Good, exhale, take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, press the hands away. Inhale, and then exhale, fold forward, inside front knee. Nice strong feet, take a breath, keep those feet working into the ground. Inhale to rise, exhale here. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down, find downward facing dog. So you can stay in down dog or inhale into your plank. Exhale, lower down all the way or halfway. Inhale, lift the chest, up dog, cobra, locust, sphinx, whatever you choose. And then back into downward facing dog. Left foot forward and wide, warrior one. Spin that right heel down to the ground. Inhale, lifting up your square forward back foot, working strongly, sinking down into left knee. Just draw those front ribs down, breathing here. Arms behind the back, interlace the fingers, press those hands away, inhale, And then exhale, folding forward into your humble warrior. Let the head be nice and heavy. Reach those arms up and back. Drive the feet into the floor. Good. Inhale to rise. Exhale. Release the hands, stretch the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down, downward facing dog. Good. So same thing, you can stay in down dog, or you can take a vinyasa. Rock forward to your plank if you wish. Exhale to lower. Up dog or cobra or any other back bend. Downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here. So in and out through the nose, slow and steady. Head is heavy. Upper arms spinning away from each other. So as if you're trying to work your armpits underneath you. Anchoring down through the base of each finger, pads of each finger gripping, as if you're trying to turn your hands away from each other. Press down through the balls of the feet and have the action of trying to pull them away from each other. Feel that engage through the outer hip. Good. Lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward. Then we're going to step or hop to the front of the mat. Halfway lift and lengthen. Refold. Coming into Utkatasana, bend the knees. Reach the arms forward and up. Okay, we're coming through a squat this time. So nice and slowly, drop the hips down and see if you can lightly drop onto your bum, back into Navasana. So reach the feet forward and up, lift the chest. Smooth, steady breath. Good, and then squeeze the knees into the chest, cross at the ankles. See if you can get a little rock forward and lift. So the toes can stay down if that feels more comfortable, or you can flex the feet. Rock forward, press the hands into the floor. See if you can get a little lift up through your bottom and bring the bum back down. One more time, Navasana. So reach the feet forward and up, chest up, shoulders down, nice firm belly. Take a couple of breaths. Good, and then one more little lift. So cross the ankles, hug the knees into the chest, flex the feet, hands down, rock forward, press the floor away, see what happens, and come onto your bum. Feet down, under control, roll down onto your back. Coming into bridge pose again. So feet close to your bottom, roughly hips distance. Lower back gently to the ground, peel up through the spine. So wiggle your shoulder blades towards each other underneath you. Maybe interlace the fingers or press the hands down into the ground. Drive your feet down to lift your hips up and feel that little squeeze into your bum. You're going to take 5 slow, steady breaths here. So in and out through the nose. Good, that's probably 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Slowly release the shoulder blades as you roll down to the ground. Again, soles of the feet together, knees out wide. If it felt good earlier when we were doing the little rocks from side to side, you can do that again. Or you can just stay still in the pose. Good. Okay, squeeze knees into chest. Then rock yourselves up to sitting. So take the legs out wide. We're going to bring the sole of the right foot to the inside of the left leg. You can sit on a block or a cushion here. If your knee is hovering up here, just maybe shove something underneath that leg so it can rest down. So you're going to sit nice and tall. I'm going to come into a little side bend here. So I'm going to reach my left hand down, either to the outside of that left foot or onto the shin, wherever you can get to. If you're super flexible, you can turn the hand and reach the inside of the foot, so big toe side, as we stretch the right arm up and over, reaching for the same foot. So just let your right sit bones anchor down to the ground as much as you can here. And just feel that space down the side of the body. Couple of breaths. And again, anything that doesn't feel comfortable, just ease out, find a more comfortable space for your body. Good, nice and slowly. Inhale to rise. Exhale here. So inhale, find some length through your back, sit nice and tall, and then let's twist to the right as you exhale. Again, keeping that space through the sides of the body, through the spine. Just feel the back of the head drawing back and up. Good, and then undo, come forward. Let's stretch out the right leg, switching sides. So left sole of the foot to the inner right thigh, Sit nice and tall, side bend first. So we're sliding down that right leg as we reach the left arm, up and over. Just find your limit where you come to, and then anchor your left sit bone down to the ground. Might feel a little bit more challenging, might mean you come up a little bit higher. And then anchor your right heel bone to the ground as well. Just use that energy through the foot. Maybe the action of trying to pull that foot back towards you just to create a little bit of engagement through the back of that right leg. Good, nice and slowly to rise on the in-breath. Exhale here. Again, inhale, lengthen through the spine, and then twist to the left. Exhale. Keep the space through the back. Good. Undo, come forward. So let's just come into a comfortable cross-leg position. If sitting cross-legged isn't comfortable for you, then you can come down onto your back. We're just going to have a moment of stillness here. So bring the hands onto the knees, let the eyes close. And just again, feel that lovely length and space through your back, connecting strongly down through your sitting bones. So if this position isn't comfortable for you, then just come onto your back, find somewhere more comfortable. So just allow the breath to settle. Relaxing the eyes and the face. And just imagine you're being pulled by an invisible string from the crown of the head up, just to create that little bit of extra length through the torso. Shoulders are relaxed. And allow the belly to soften. And then again, just tuning in with the sensations of your breath in your body. Keeping the mind focused, anchored to the breath for a couple more moments. And draw the palms together at the chest. And then slowly let the head bow to the fingers. And then bow down, body to the ground. Let the eyes flicker open. And then nice and slowly, lifting all the way back up. Nice to see you this morning. I'm going to stop the video.